Yes.
Yeah, we can.
Okay. So, do you guys know anything about shell recent or jumpless? Does anyone know anything about it? No, no.
Like, what level are they at? Like, this is like introduction, right? Like,
Yeah,
know nothing about anything.
yeah,
Oh, that.
yeah. All right. So, shell recent's basically a pointer that points to your latest file opened. When you open any file, there should be a link file, and it would be stored in shell recent. Okay, and how you this shell recent is by going to run, which is Windows R, and typing shell recent. Yeah, it's kind of like prefetch, but it doesn't log that much. That's the thing. Like I just opened
Do you want me to
uh
record?
this zip. I think someone's recording. You don't need to.
I bet.
It doesn't exist for you. Probably because you have jump list disabled. You need to have this setting enabled. Oh, and it's all gone. Okay, wow. All right. Anyways, if you have it off, you can just like search up jump lists and enable them. It should be this setting right here. Show recommended files and start, blah, blah, blah. And the way you would analyze this is just by filtering for data modified in here. You can like open a lot of files and hopefully it will show up. And you would look for once an instance. An instance just means when the user ran their PC. There are like plenty of ways to see when the user ran their PC. You can like use CMD, type system info, and it should be this system boot time. And you would see I ran it at 9 p.m.
Do you
But
mean
you don't
boot
use
instance,
task
not an
manager.
instance?
Oh yeah, boot instance, yes sir. You don't use task manager. No, CPU uptime is not good. It's not that accurate because Windows just doesn't know how to do math for some reason. And there is like one tool you can parse dot link files with, which is LECMD. You can download it from Eric Zimmerman, which is here. Personally, I don't use it. I don't think I will ever use it. You can in your screen shares, but it's not that recommended. The other thing in Shell Recent is a thing called jump lists, which is custom destinations, this one right here, and automatic destinations. The difference between them is automatic destinations are by Windows API, which is a lot more useful than custom destinations. Custom destinations is by the apps API basically, which is not that good. And the only way to parse them is by using GLECMD or Jump List Explorer, which again you can get from Eric Zimmerman right here. I pasted the website. You can see it right here, Jump List Explorer and the Jump List Explorer command line edition. I prefer the GUI, but some people use this, the command line edition, and we're gonna get into both as well. So you would just like right click it, run as administrator, and open it. And then this will open. You just go file, load jump lists, and then put in the destination, which is gonna be custom destination and automatic ones. You're gonna want to include the ones you want, which is input instance. For me, these are all input instance because I just ran them. And you can see what I ran basically. I ran AnyDesk, Windows Terminal, uh, PowerShell, Microsoft Store, and Google Chrome. And you can also go here. Is jump list proof execution? Yeah, it is. Jump list and .link files are all proof of execution. You can click on here and look for info on the target file. You can see the file size, the modified date, the creation date, and the last access date. The last access date should be near when you ran it, basically. The only thing useful is like the local path, which is the target file, and the file size maybe. And you can also load automatic destinations as well.
What would the practical use for this be in a screen share?
You can like check for fileless execution sometimes, but that would rarely happen. It's not gonna like be something you would see, but in theory it should sometimes. Like Sapphire? No, not Sapphire. Uh, Mishta, and there's another thing that I forgot. I think it was Cert Util. These are all fileless executions, which may lock in jump lists. Yeah. Can you
I think they're
explain
getting a
what you
little
mean?
confused. You're kind of going in depth a
Can
little
you
bit on the.
I understood it. Okay. Yeah, just don't worry about fileless, but It's fine.
For fileless detections, you normally use kernel add dump or memory dump.
Yeah, just don't worry about that
Don't worry about that
for
for now.
now. Now the automatic jump list type is uh the most important one.
Yeah, you're looking starting with like advanced stuff. Not advanced, but like they don't know like anything yet.
Yeah. Uh the automatic one is the most famous one and the one most used because it's Windows API logging this. You can see around OneDrive, uh, the virtual machine, the zip file, and PowerShell, Notepad, etc. You can click on what you need and like see the target file and shit, but automatic ones don't have it. Alright, what do you guys have any questions or something?
Dog, I don't even understand what you're saying.
Bro, it's just jump list. Like,
Yeah, I know it's jump list, but like I feel like we should just like touch on jump list and then just go to the other thing.
repeat all of it 3 times so we can understand. Okay, so jump list uh, is proof of execution, okay? You have to know this. It logs when certain files are open. Does jump list store removed files? No, it doesn't. It can't. Oh, I mean, it can, yeah, but
Here, wait. 2020. I gotta do.
okay. Basically, when you open an application, it should log. Like you can open files, apps, everything, and jump list would basically log it. Does jump list explorer change the last access date? No, it does not. If issue self it logs that. It doesn't log self-destructions, no. What I do if I'm assessing someone, I saw this on his PC and says, are you hacking me? Yeah, bro, that won't happen. Alright, so you go to shell recent. This is where link files are, and their automatic destination and custom destination. That's basically shell recent. Why is there nothing? Because I disabled shell recent for some reason, and it's not updating. You're just supposed to look for anything that was ran near Java or 5M. I obviously can't show an example because I don't fucking know what's wrong with my shell recent. I don't know why it's empty. It shouldn't be empty. Is disabled shell recent just a fail? Yeah. If you see this, you can just fail. Like, it shouldn't be empty at all. Yeah, I would fail. I don't know what happened. Like, it's enabled. Oops. Like, the setting is enabled. I don't know why it's not working. Yeah, it's on. Anyways, It clears the logs. Yeah, okay. Right, so basically there are two tools for custom destination and automatic destination. The first tool is Jump List Explorer, which is the GUI version, and uh, I like this better because it's easy to use. You can use the command line version by just doing this and using glecmd.exe. We can do dash help and see the commands it offers, but I'm not gonna like show it because this is just way simpler and better. You just open it, go file, load jump lists, and basically load what you want. That's basically jump lists. Okay. And if you see jump list or shell recent like this, you can just fail him or ban him for disabled services because it should be enabled. I don't know about FiveM. I don't think you can fail on FiveM. But in Minecraft, you can definitely ban. We can? Okay. Should I check mine? Yeah. Can you go more in depth? I would if this works, but let me see if I can. I have my vape somewhere around here. Alright, there we go. Let's see if this logs it. It didn't. Okay. My thing is just beyond fucked, bro. My shell recent is just fucked. I don't know. Why is Windows not finding this folder? It should exist. I did GLE. Cannibal, you need to uh export it, basically. For the other tool, you can just do like, hold on. You need to do this and then csv dot and backslash. This outputs to the same directory. But I recommend you just use the GUI version. I don't know anyone who uses the command line version. Check normal chat? Okay. Uh, it's like pretending to be a hacker. Shell recent. Bro, it's shell recent. Alright, they told you. You're in recent items. How are you? Okay. The other thing we're covering today is services. Okay? Now, obviously, everyone has heard of services. Everyone here has been probably banned for disabled services. Okay, and the way to check it is very easy. Lily has a PowerShell command which is very useful, and we're gonna show it. Let me just grab it. Yeah, this one. You're gonna see the main services, sysmain, PCA SVC, DPS, blah blah blah. And these are basically the services that is needed. Or you can do what Cannibal said and do SC query and the service name. For example, sysmain or DPS. Usually all of the bands are going to be disabled services. Services is basically what logs things in Windows. For example, sysmain is responsible for prefetch. Event log is responsible for event logs. And in every screen share, we need this enabled. Like it's a must. Let me just disable sysmain so I can show you guys. We're just gonna run the script again, and we can see sysmain stopped. What combination do y'all fail for in our partner services? We didn't do combinations. If any of these are disabled, you just ban, basically. So as easy as possible. All green, good one. Red, bad. No, it's not combinations. We don't do combinations. Maybe in 5M, because tech has that. But having sysmain disabled is a ban, and every single one of these services. Any of them disabled is just a ban. And there are also things from the registry, but let's just leave that later for the registry webinar. My recent files folder is empty. Yeah, that's bannable. If they are disabled, do you enable them before end of SS? Yes, you do. For enabling services, I use this command. Let me paste it. I use this. And you change the service to the service name. I stopped this main, so let's start it back. And you can see this main is starting. You can check again with the service script, and you can see I enabled it. Yeah, Lily also has a script for enabling services, which is this. Hold on. And you can enable the selected services, or you can do select all and enable. But this one has a few extra ones, like this decom launch. You don't gotta worry about that. Yeah, there are certain bypasses which basically stop the service and then enable them before the screen share. But personally, I have never seen it happen. But in the script, in Lily's script, you can see when the service was started. The only exception to this rule is app info. This one. App info can be restarted by Windows. Yes, you can, Devin. But application information service, you cannot because it happens normally. I've seen it happen on legit PCs. So you can't just spam for that. However, any of those, you can. Do you guys have any questions so far? No? Okay. This was the easy part. The other one was the IQ test. Bro, think. What is wrong with you? How did I accept this guy? Okay. Do you guys know Event Viewer? Yes, no, yes. Okay. Event Viewer is basically uh logs what went wrong with the PC and it logs pretty much everything on what happened the PC. It logs applications, security things, security changes, and system changes. 3079. Yeah. And you can see what they ran in PowerShell as well. Okay. You can access Event Viewer by searching Event Viewer or just Windows R and Event VWR. And in Windows logs, you're basically gonna look for some IDs. Let me show you guys. You gotta look for these. Let me show you. 3079 means USN journal has been deleted. 1102, event logs have been cleared, blah blah blah. These are the most important ones that you guys need. Alright? You need to like save this somewhere because it's very important. Is this why Windows has so much fucking bloatware? Basically, yeah. I will save it in your DMs. Please don't. Make your own server. Make your own SSing server. Do not save it in my DMs, bro. Alright, so in Windows logs, there are application, security, and system. These are the main ones in Windows logs. An application, uh, the most famous one here is checking journal deletions. You can filter current log in here, then go to all event IDs and filter for the ID you want to look for. For example, 3179. Now I have never cleared my journal. Do that again. Okay. You go to Windows logs, application, and then on the right, you'll see filter current log. This one here. You're gonna click it and then filter for 3079, which is USN deletion. And if the user cleared their USN journal, you can see it right here. Do these need to be installed prior to the SS? No, Event Viewer is from Windows. You don't need to install it. Alright, you just go to the search bar, search Event Viewer, and it's the one right here. You just open it, go Windows Logs, Application, filter current log, and filter for what you want. There is security and system as well. And under applications and services logs, you would see a bunch of things. In here, you would look for PowerShell. Uh, PowerShell just means what the user has ran in PowerShell. As you can see, I ran Service Enabler. Even though I ran it in CMD, it still used the PowerShell environment. Windows PowerShell is CMD. No, it's because I use the PowerShell environment. PowerShell. You can type PowerShell in CMD and it would show you the PowerShell environment. Yeah, you invoke PowerShell and you would see what I ran. I also ran Service Enabler and I ran the service script multiple times. Do something which is bannable. Okay, let me grab something. Uh, 1 sec. Alright, this is Sapphire Light. Hopefully it's not a rat. You can configure it. Gets rat in mid-webinar. Yeah, hopefully not. And let me refresh. And it's not there. Wow. Wait, hold on. It didn't log. Okay. That's very cool. Uh, okay, let me just use. PowerShell. Hold on, I don't have a PowerShell bypasses. That's the thing. Uh, did the hack load it? Yeah, it did. It obviously logged, but I think it logged somewhere else. All right, let me see. Use this. Okay. I did refresh. Hold on. Let me use this. Sapphire light. Oh my god. All right, refresh and boom. This would be bannable. You can just ban immediately for this. Okay, yes, thank you, Lemon. I basically taught a bypass. It's fine. You guys won't bypass, right? Alright. Why doesn't tech have roles? Give me 1 second, guys. Let me give this guy roles. Administrator. He isn't assessing himself. He's teaching us how to bypass. I got scammed.
Eh, 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 eh,
Hello.
eh, 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 eh,
Simple.
eh. Ah,
uh,
yes.
hello,
I'm
tech.
back. I think I dress. Okay, look, we got a whole lot of new people in here, so I'm not gonna assemble the Avengers. I thought it was like 5 niggas in here. So yeah, I'm
20
not,
nigga.
I'm not gonna assemble the Avengers this time. Um, but I just want to welcome everybody and shit. I'm gonna stay muted. You can do whatever.
Alright, I'm just finishing up the webinar. So if you find this, you would just ban in the PowerShell, Windows PowerShell. That's basically a bannable thing. And do you guys have any questions? Let me the fuck up. Okay, wait. Let me let or bro sync. No.
Yo, what up, bro? Dude, that kid had the
Hello.
worst bypass I think I've ever seen in my life.
Did you find him?
Yeah, it was like the Lagoon bypass. I don't know. He had like Future Client hidden inside of his jar, but he spoofed the hash somehow, and it didn't flag on
What is
Red
the
Lotus Mod
what
Analyzer.
is Lagoon?
It's like a really good bypass. It uses polymorphic code.
I mean that's cool. Alright. What if people use secret in their files command on Windows 11? You're just gonna kernel them, but we're not gonna do that right now. I'm just teaching the basics of Event Viewer. We're gonna have a separate webinar on Event Viewer, so can these webinars gonna teach us how to catch cheaters just like Java did?
No, bro, I'm like the best screen share here.
Yeah,
I know all the tricks.
yeah, this guy is the best. He's like Sherlock level.
Teen, I'm like Sherlock 2.0.
What
No,
about
he's not,
Event Log?
nigga. Get the fuck off the stage, faggot.
Oh, he's gone. He's gone. Okay. Did he get banned? Okay. How did Jav get bypassed by OP autoclicker? I don't know. I don't know how he does that. Do you guys have any questions about anything in this webinar? What about event logs bypasses? We're gonna talk about them later in a separate webinar. Event viewer is a very big topic. Yes, now teach us .jar. No, bro. How would I check USN journal deletion? You would just go to Windows logs, application, filter current log, and then 3079. And then click OK. It should appear right here. Let me clear my logs. Wait, give me a second. USN delete journal. All right. All right, we can filter 3079 and boom. You can see I cleared my journal. The volume chain journal is being deleted. And it logs the timestamp as well. How to bypass? You just delete your journal, basically. You can catch USN deletions in FTK imager. Yes. Yeah, you can. Journal clear only bannable in PC boot, at least in Minecraft. Yeah. Clearing journal in PC boot in Minecraft is bannable. In 5M it's different. If you clear it within the season, you can fail for that. FiveM like has seasons, so bro needs to wait 3 months. 3 months. A season is like 1 month. That's only Megiddo, TMF, and normal RP don't got seasons. Oh, okay. Only in RZ servers, I guess. Red Zone or whatever. They clear their USN and join within like a month. You're fucking raped. Yeah. You just fail them immediately in 5M. Alright, do you guys have any questions about jump lists, services, or event viewer? Is assessing a competitive game mode? It's a full-on job. It's a 9 to 5 job, yes. It's very competitive as well. Is there a tier list for screen sharing? No. I mean, we almost did that. I'm not gonna lie. 2 months ago. Do assessors get paid? Uh, yeah, they do. But usually assessors don't get paid. But in 5M, a lot of people get paid, especially if you're good and you have a good reputation. Are there any apps that are basically just hand feeding you everything so you don't need to download 3 different apps to assess one guy? There are multiple apps, I guess, where you would download 30 tools. You can use text tool selector, or you can use the Red Lotus one, which is in announcements. I mean, it's made by ICE, so we can just it's ICE here. Red Lotus tool downloader. This basically downloads almost 50 tools, I think. I'm not sure. Downloads a fuck ton of tools. You guys can use this to download tools. I personally use the one made by Tech because he has some bypass checks and signature checking as well. I mean, you should. It's very outdated, I feel. The bypass detections in it were tough. Yeah, I recommend you guys to use text screen share selector as a beginner. Probably give me some automated MC detections. I have DMA detections. Damn, you should release that. Is it worth buying Echo or Ocean? 100%, yeah. I personally have an Ocean license, but you can use Echo as well. So easy to bypass. I mean, yeah, I guess. You use Ocean or prefer normal check? I just combine them. Like I would scan the person and check them as well. I prefer Ocean because it has a lot of detections. It's way better than Echo as well. Yeah, Ocean is just the best. Ocean not reliable though. Always check everything Ocean. I mean, yeah, you obviously can't ban for that. You always need to check what got flagged because every tool can false flag. I see 10 people a day saying, "Can I ban for self-destruct?" Yeah, Ocean false flags this a lot for some reason. Twitter doesn't look when it's a deletion. I have error, but I never removed yourself. How does a deletion look? For journal, it's just this. The volume chain journal is being deleted. When is it gonna be 30 minutes? I mean, we basically finished in 30, but I'm just answering questions. But yeah, you would double check every flag on Ocean or Echo as well. Both of them can flag or false flag. So event viewer, jumpless explorer. Yes. Jumpless explorer and event viewer. You know why recently Echo Falls is Vape Light? They recently added uh some detections for vape light, but apparently they false a lot, especially when the user is on Bad Lion. Do I get extra lessons because I'm autistic? No. No, you don't, bro. I mean, Dress, that's why you just never trust a tool, an automated tool. You always double check, yeah. If Ocean flag that Doomsday is an instance, but isn't, is it bannable? No. You don't ban for that. You still gotta double check for that. Yeah, what Cannibal basically said. Tools are treated as indicators. The only thing you would ban for is disabled services, because Ocean detects that and it doesn't false. Can we have image perms? I don't trust you, bro. Think. You're not getting image perms. Yeah, bro, I'm not trusting. No. You're not getting pick perms at all, okay? Alright, so do you guys have any last questions?
I do.
Yeah? What's up?
You want to ask me for my bypass again?
What?
Uh, didn't you SS for my bypass?
No? Your bypass? No.
Oh, you never did. You want to
No.
try?
Tomorrow? Yeah?
No, like in front of these people so they can learn from you, you know?
Bro, it's 1 a.m. I'm gonna go to sleep.
Look, everyone says yes. Look. It's like you said you wouldn't release your
Great
bypass and you
peaking
did.
moment.
Bro, $1,000, nigga. Someone already bought it. Show us your balls. Do it. See, everyone wants you to do it, bro.
Bro.
And then you can talk about like what seems suspicious, what doesn't. You know?
I'm gonna get bypassed in front of 18 people.
No, you're not. It's not even that, bro. It's not even that advanced, bro.
You sold it for 1K?
Yeah,
How?
cause I'm tech. Um, you're selling it for 1K, saying it's not advanced, bro. It's not. It's not the best, bro. Like you good.
I
Plus, like,
think it's not.
how else would these people learn without like visualizing it, bro? Like, you have to understand, like, you talking to these people, like, it's bro. Tomorrow they're gonna forget about everything you just said.
Bro, I'm
You
teaching them
gotta,
about shell recent and jumpless.
yeah, exactly. All of that, like prefetch, system informer, jump list, show bags,
I'm a
fucking.
visual learner.
That's actually facts. We need to exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Are you better than Yaz? I don't know. Yaz is more of a developer.
Look. Everyone is saying just do it, bro. Just
Bro,
do it.
I want to go to sleep, bro. It's 1
Yeah, but
a.m.
bro, you could do 30 minutes, bro. You ain't got school tomorrow.
30
Don't
minutes.
act like that.
He, Yaz got bypassed by it.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he
No, he
did.
did not. Yeah, faster it gets done, the faster you go sleep. Exactly. That's what I'm
Okay, sure.
saying.
Okay.
Okay, let's go. Let me just inject. Do you want me to leave it open in the background?
No. I'll just
Okay.
close it.
Okay. Let me load up 5M real quick. Can we start gambling on if you're gonna bypass him?
I'm removed
Yes,
from
we can. We
recording.
can gamble. I actually have a basketball game in an hour. If you guys want
Bro,
to stay and watch it.
it's
All right.
2020 high tier 3 SSR. Yeah, basically. $10 says he gets caught. Tech one
Loki
gets
fucked
caught.
up
Okay.
execution, but it's fine. You'll get it, bro.
Alright, we'll see.
Bro, but look. You don't even gotta do advanced methods, bro. Just do whatever you told them to do right now to just prove to them that what you're saying is actual facts.
Imagine just nothing pops up.
Yeah, but that's fine, you know?
Alright.
I mean, I can't remember the last time I got bypassed, but we all do, except me, because I'm
Yeah,
me and you are
you
you.
never get bypassed. That's like something out there, right?
Okay. Well, I couldn't inject the cheat, but I did inject it, I promise you. But here's a screenshot of me being with it in game.
Oh,
Okay?
phase Uno?
It's
Okay.
not phase, I promise you. It's not phase bypass. It's some I
Okay.
cooked up. Okay. I just closed it. All right, good. We're good. I didn't destruct, by the way, so you can there you go. I sent you. Don't mm, actually go in the chat. Or yeah. Just copy and paste it
So,
through that.
I think it's just gonna show to everyone. Your any disk ID.
Yeah, no, please don't do that.
How do I hide it? I don't think you can.
There you go.
Oh, I gotta hide your ID somehow.
No, you're good. You're good. Just go.
Okay.
You can do scanners at the end of the SS if you want.
Alright. So the
Good
first thing
luck.
is shell recent. Hopefully his works
Okay, so
because
like when you explain, do
yeah.
what say because I'm experienced with teaching. So like let me just tell you something, twins. So when
Alright.
you do something, explain why you're doing it and what you're looking at and why you're looking at it. That will be
Okay.
like the best thing.
Are you on Windows?
Yeah, it's customized.
Oh, okay. Alright, so the first thing we're gonna look at is shell recents. Windows R and you type shell recents. You filter by data modified, so you can see the last things that were executed or accessed. And you can see Avengers, which is legit, but sometimes you can detect like spoofed extensions in here. Obviously, there is nothing, so we can move on to Jump List Explorer and see custom destination and automatic destination. Where's your internet thingy?
Browser.
Yeah. Alright. What is this browser?
Is it clean?
Alright, we're gonna go to Eric Zimmerman and
I asked you a
download Jump
fucking
List
question,
Explorer.
nigga.
Why are you so
Is my
mad?
browser clean?
What do you mean clean? Yeah,
Thank you.
looks odd, but yeah, it's clean.
Thank you very much.
You would extract because when you download it, it becomes in like in a zip file. So we just extract and just run it normally. We'd run as administrator. This 2020 no Avengers was just iconography. Bro. He won't do that. Okay. So we filter for data modified and we can check all these things which are in boot. We can open and see what tech opened. In here you can see he opened AnyDesk 2146. Now it's obviously legit. Here he opened Zen browser, Steam exe, which is a bit suspicious. Let me just do this. He opened 5M and Zen. And we can go and look for automatic destinations and get the latest ones as well. You can get these ones. And we can see, god damn. Alright, we filter for target modified on. And we can see the latest things. Downloads, Grand Theft Auto. Why is it in NVIDIA?
It's for you to
You
figure
can
out.
see it. Okay. I don't understand why videos NVIDIA Grand Theft Auto. Okay. I know this is a bit suspicious, but it's very old and he ran it recently. I would usually check this file, check if it has a valid signature, use
That's for
detect
my
the
DMA.
easy. Oh,
Don't worry about that. Yeah.
okay.